Hey guys, it's Sarah with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we review and install of the Corsa 3.5-inch Sport Single Exhaust System with twin polished tips in a side exit configuration. This fits your 14 through 18 Chevy Silverado 6.2 liter 1500s. This exhaust is constructed from mandrel-bent 304 stainless steel tubing and features twin polished tips. Now, if polished is not your thing, this also comes in black. This exhaust features an aggressive tone with drone-free operation thanks to the chambered muffler. I'm giving this exhaust a 3 out of 5 on the loudness meter. It will definitely change the tone of your truck, giving you that aftermarket growl you're looking for without being overwhelming. Coming in at around $1,300, this exhaust is on the higher end price-wise, but for your money you are getting a direct fit exhaust constructed from premium materials that is going to look and sound great. I'm giving this install a 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. It can be done in approximately 2 hours and features a direct bolt-up installation with no cutting or modification required. All right, with that said, let's jump right into our install. For this install, we used an impact gun, an air ratchet, deep 15 and 13 millimeter sockets, an exhaust hanger removal tool, and some optional but helpful tools include PB blaster and a pry bar. Not pictured, also used a pole jack. All right, so the first step in our uninstall is to grab a 13 millimeter socket and remove the clamp holding your exhaust on behind your catalytic converter. Using your hanger removal tool, remove your exhaust from all 4 hangers. Release the exhaust and push backwards to clear the crossmember. Lifting up and moving backwards, ensure the front of your exhaust clears this crossmember. All right, now that we have our factory exhaust uninstalled from our truck, we can put it side by side with our Corsa exhaust and really check out some of the differences. Now, the muffler on this exhaust is slightly larger than our factory muffler. However, it does delete that resonator and is a chambered muffler, giving you that nice aftermarket sound that you're looking for. One of the more noticeable differences is our tips. The Corsa exhaust has 2 polished tips that are 4.5 inches, which is a nice style upgrade to the 3-inch tip or lack thereof on our factory exhaust. So if you're looking for an upgrade to style as well as sound, this is an excellent choice. So before we can put our new exhaust on our truck, we do have to transfer this one clamp at the very front of the exhaust by the flex pipe. You will need a flathead screwdriver to pry up on this tab. Using your flathead, pry up on this tab here to release the bracket on the end of this clamp. Now we can transfer it over to our new exhaust, and we're going to point the bolt head down to make it a little easier to tighten. Now that our clamp is transferred over, grab your flex pipe section and work it over the crossmember and onto your factory exhaust. With the front of your pipe lined up, slide the exhaust into the hanger. If it doesn't want to slide in nicely, you can hit it with a little spray lubricant. It may help to support the hanger on the other side to make it a little easier to slide on. If your truck has the longer wheelbase, you will need this small extender pipe. Ours does, so we're going to slide a clamp over top of the section we just installed and then install that pipe. You do want to make sure that the nut on the clamp is pointing down to make it easier to tighten. At this point, grab your muffler section, make sure you slide a clamp over this portion of the pipe, and line it up with the pipe in front of it. It may help to support this section since there are no hangers on it. Now we can install our over axle pipe section. Make sure you slide your clamp on before we get this on the end of our muffler. With the pipe over your muffler, you can now align the hangers and get them installed. With our front two hangers in place, we can now install this last hanger right at the back here. Slide your final clamp over this pipe. Now we can install our tips. Now we can tighten down all of our clamps, starting at the front of our exhaust and working our way back. Make sure that your flex pipe is lined up to your factory exhaust as well as to your hangers. Make sure your clamp is aligned, and then grab your 13mm socket and tighten it down. Line up your next clamp and grab your 15mm socket and tighten it down. Move on to your next clamp, attaching to your muffler. Tighten the clamp at the back of your muffler. Make sure that your tips are aligned with the back of your truck, and then once you're happy with the fitment, tighten down this final clamp at the back of your exhaust. Alright, so that is going to do it for the review and install of this Corsa exhaust. Remember, for all things Chevy, keep it at AmericanTrucks.com.